What do you foresee in the future, over the short term with this crash, and in the long term over the economic system, the United States dollar, which ironically seems to be getting stronger?
Well, it's a depression. It's going to be a bigger depression than the last depression. And the reason is this coronavirus thing is worse than 9/11. The coronavirus is like 9/11 in every city throughout the world this time.
Hmm.
But when the 9/11 was in two cities, New York and Washington, D.C., but this one is every place, everywhere in the world. This is happening all over the world. Rioting is going to break out. It's already breaking out. But I think it's the way the government tries to keep control of us via our money. So you can get control over your brain and your money and your future, you'll do very well. I mean, unfortunately, many of our friends won't. I have family members I got to take care of, but that's my job. But anyway, so that's why prepare. The greatest power is this little thing called a cell phone, this iPhone. If I had this at your age, I'd be 10 times richer. This thing gives you access to the world. Talk about social distancing. You can get rich from all over the world, this little puppy here. But if you think that I have to have a job, then you really can't use this here. So, but when I see as an entrepreneur, like right now, money is pouring in. It's because I prepared for this. And I'm preparing for the next crisis called a depression. I'm going to get even richer. Not that I want to flaunt it, but because I just rather be richer than poor. And that's all it is. It's a choice that starts in my head. And that's my message. And to all the women out there, get smarter. Get smarter with your money. Get my wife's book, Rich Woman. I think it'll be a start.
What do you think are good businesses for the future to people to consider?
It doesn't make any difference. I don't even need a business. All I work on is education. So look, understand this. I don't have stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or ETF because I created this thing called a board game. And we're sold out all over the world.
Yeah, I have cash flow.
Yeah, cash is flowing in right now. We designed the game so people could teach people. Bypass that school system because they're never going to teach you what that board game will ever teach you or your kids. You want to be poor, go to school. Become my poor dad. Get that PhD, that diploma. Something that's, I wouldn't even wipe my butt with a diploma because it's too uncomfortable. I'd rather have a toilet paper.
I wouldn't wipe mine with either. I don't think it would be very comfortable.
Yeah, in fact, I have a Bachelor of Science degree. I lost it the day I graduated. I never found it again because I didn't need it. I didn't need it. You see, I had my rich dad. I knew I was going to be a rich man because I knew what a financial statement was. So my poor dad had a diploma. My rich dad had a financial statement. Diploma is fake. A financial statement, an audited one, you can't mess with it. It's the facts, Jack.
So when you say financial statement and you don't need a business, you're saying that because money's so cheap and you can borrow it. And when you understand financials, you can go buy something that is cash flowing, whether it's an apartment building or what have you. And by understanding a financial statement, which is essentially saying, here's the money I owe and here's how much is coming in, you can put yourself in a positive financial situation, even if you don't have a business or even a job. That's what you're saying?
But it goes even deeper than that. What does school teach you about money? What do they tell you about making mistakes? That you're stupid.
Yeah.
What do they say about cooperating? It's called cheating. See, I do everything school tells me not to do. I don't even need money. That's the thing. Is financial intelligence means you don't need money. Just think about that. My assets are things I made up in my head. I wrote a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I license it out. I don't even produce the damn thing. 50 companies throughout the world send me a check every quarter. They send me this check for my board games. I made them all up. I mean they're true, but they came out of my head. I don't even pay for them. They pay me for the right to use it. I use the McDonald's formula of business. The purpose of a business is to buy real estate. I buy real estate, then I buy gold and silver, but I'm using debt and I'm paying no taxes. That's intelligence. But the average person cannot do that because they went to school or they had poor parents or they came from a poor background. So Kim and I created the Cash Flow board game so you can teach yourself and then teach other people. give and you shall receive. The more you teach, the more you're going to learn. Or you can go to school and listen to a poor man like my dad. Good man, good people. Teachers are good people. But I wouldn't follow them to the toilet. Okay? I mean, that's how vehement I'm about it. You want to be rich, you better listen to rich people. I'll say it again. I just got this art. I should show you my cell phone. Congratulations. The stimulus package has made the rich richer. That's the fact, Jack. It's screwing everybody else.
Yeah, no, it's sad to see. It's sad to see the stimulus situation. So, in conclusion, you've got to use this anger, this fear, anything you do to look in the mirror and say, thank you. I'm going to become stronger. I'm going to become less fragile. I'm going to understand money better. I'm going to put myself in a more positive financial situation, and I'm not going to wait for someone else to show me, teach me, hold my hand, help me.
Most importantly, it's not about getting rich quick, okay? It's about metamorphosis, changing from a little worm to a butterfly. But it takes time, you know. Another thing I leave everybody, this is your greatest asset. It's also your greatest liability.